assignment operator. Okay, assignment means, so a equal to 5. A equal to 5 means we are just assigning the value. Okay, so some concepts I will explain in the script mode, something in the interactive mode. Okay, so this kind of assignment we can directly see in the interactive mode. So kindly see the screen. A equal to 5. If you do like this, okay, if you just enter means it will go for the next line. Okay, we just assigning will not give you any result. Okay, just it is storing the value into the variable. Okay, so here this 5 is a value, but in computer terms we will call it as literal. Understood everyone? Literals. Students, understood pa?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, so here you can see this is a equal to 5. Here 5 is literal. Okay, then a is a variable, that is a identifier we are creating. Okay, then this a hash symbol. Anyone know what is hash symbol? What is the purpose of hash symbol, students? So hash symbol is used to create a comments in our program. Comments, that is a, you can give any non-executable line. Okay, even though you are giving in the program, it will not affect our program execution. Okay, it will not execute at all. Okay, it is just used to understand the program. So here 5 is literal, a is a variable. A holds the value 5. So now in the next program, that is in the next line of the program, whenever you are accessing the a, it actually will display the 5. Okay, students understood? A is just a name. It holds some value, that is 5. Understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what is the output for this one? So this one everyone know, this will give you 5. Okay, next one, next statement, what is the output? A plus 10. Students, respond me fast everyone.
Sir, 15.
Yes, 15, because 5 is always 5 only. Okay, until the next updation it will always be 5. A will be 5. So this will return you 15. Okay, suppose you are doing like this, that is a plus equal to 20. So what is this a plus equal to? Students, which operator? Students, respond me. Don't waste the time. So a plus equal to means that is the augmented assignment operator, shorthand assignment. Okay, so I explained to you everything in the classes. Students, kindly practice and try to give the response during the classes. Okay, so for this kind of thing you have to expand the expression. So it will be expanded like a equal to a plus 20. Okay, so now what will be the a answer? A becomes, already the a will be 5. Okay, already a will be 5. So 5 plus 20 means now this a becomes 25. Okay, this is a newly updated value. So the last 5 will be deleted now. After in this step, hereafter a will be 25. So now again you want to print the a means what will happen? It will print students 25. Understood? But this statement it prints 5, but here we updated the value and then a value becomes 25. Understood, students?
Yes,
Understood
Yes,
everyone?
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yes, so this hashtag I just used making a understandable statement, that is used to make you to understand. Okay, this will not affect our program, these are not the program actually, these are just a comments. Okay, So now I want to save the program and execute, because you will see some small programs. Okay, so it give a title as well small. This is a program name small.py. Okay, so now what I am going to do is I am going to execute run module. Okay, if you click means it will execute. You see the answer. So there are three print statements, 1, 2, 3. So you will get only the three output. Okay, three print means print statement only display the output in the screen. Okay, so here this print A will give you 5. Okay, then next statement print A plus 10 gives 15. Okay, then last print A, that is updated value, that gives 25. Okay, understood everyone? Students?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you know about the print statement. This is used to show the result, display the output in this screen. Okay, what is the statement for getting the input? Students? Now I want to get the value to be stored in the B from the user. Okay, so you can get your value from the user by using input function. Okay, input, enter a value. Okay, this is a function used to get the value. Okay, so you can give anything here. Without this also definitely you can enter the value, but this is also used to display to the user, that is whoever executing the program, they should understand what is going to happen in the particular step. So if it is shows like this means you will enter the value. Okay, then only you can understand it going to enter the value. But normally if you are entering anything like this means it will take as a character. To actually you take it as an integer means you have to give integer of input of. Okay, you have to convert that particular value to the integer data type. Okay, so even though you are giving 5, 10, 20 like any integer value, without int statement it will not take as an integer value. Okay, it will be treated as a characters. Understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now this is the program. So now I'm going to execute. You can give any input. Okay, see, enter a value. So now tell me what is the value? Any value you can give me. Students?
10.
Okay. 10. Right. So then if I give enter means the remaining program will execute and display the answer. What will happen? 10 divided by 3. What is the answer? 3.333. Okay, division operator it happening, so it will return you this answer 3.333 something. Okay, so you at least need some 2-3 decimal points, that is enough. Okay, understood everyone? So this is a
Yes, sir.
function used to get the input from the keyboard, that is a user. Students, any doubts up to this?
No, sir.
Okay, the next one. So next one, a comma b equal to 20 comma 30. Okay, so what is the meaning for this statement?
Sir, A is equal to 20, B is equal to 30.
Yes, very good. Okay, so like this you can do whatever. Okay, how many variables you need you can give like this. Okay, C comma D comma E comma F equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. That is a 4 variables, 4 values. The first value will be assigned to first variable, second to second, third to third, like this. The positional matching will happen. Okay, so now with this we are going to execute some functions. Okay, so kindly understand and tell me the result. Okay, students, everyone ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So print a plus 1, then next step print b minus f. then print C into B. Okay, next arithmetic operator, B divided by D. Okay, next arithmetic operator, floor division, A divided by, that is a floor division by E. Okay, students, now tell me one by one output, everyone.
Sir, A plus 1 is equal to 21.
21. Okay, good. Then
Sir, B minus F is equal to 19.
B minus F. B is 30, minus F means that is 4. 30 minus 4,
Sir,
29.
26.
26. Okay, so you have to understand these operators, students. So here it gives you 21. Okay, that is okay. The next statement, C star B.
Sir, 30.
C is 1, B is 30. So you will get the answer 30. Very good. Then next one. B 30, D 2. 30 divided by 2. What is the answer?
Sir, 15.0.
Yes, 15.0. That is exactly right, because Python program, it will display as a floating point value. Okay. Right. Then floor division, A slash slash E. That is a 20 slash slash 3. What is the answer? Twenty divided by 3, you know, the same thing will be displayed here, but only the whole number, not the decimal part. What is the whole part, students? 20 divided by 3.
Sir, 6.
6. Okay, it will display only the 6, no decimal value. Then next, B modulo F, modulo operator. That is a 30 modulo 4. It returns the remainder value. After the division, it will return the remainder value. Tell me, students.
Sir, 5.
Dividing by 4 and it gives 5 means, then how it happens? The remainder should
Sir,
be
2.
less than 4.
2.
Yes,
Sir,
7,
2.
7 times of 4 is 28. So 30 minus 28 means the answer is 2. The 2 is the remainder. Okay. Then next one, D star star F. Star star is used for calculating exponentiation. That is the power. That is a D star star F means the 2 star star 4. 2 power 4. What is the answer?
Sir, 16.
16. 2 power 4, that is 16. Okay. So these are manually we calculated. Okay. But now I'm going to execute. The program will display the same output or not. Okay. We will check with the output. These are the manual thing. Okay. So this will definitely show in the output screen. But this is just a statement. Okay. Just a commands. So I'm going to execute. See here, first one 21, second 26, third one 30, 15.06 to 16. Understood? So this is a result of these statements, not this hashtag. Okay. So if you are having doubts means I am going to delete this now. Okay. Everything I am going to delete. By execute again means it will display the result only. Okay. These are the result coming from these print statements. Students understood the answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
So these are the 7 arithmetic operators. Okay. So for our program, for any program, they will do like this only. You need some variable. Okay. And in this expression, these are called expression. It performs something. Okay, whatever this addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, anything you can perform using arithmetic operators. So you can combine like this. That is a one variable and one value. Okay, or both are variables like this. B minus F. Both are variables. Or one variable, one value. Otherwise, you can use both are values. 9 plus 6. Here both are values. Okay, so you can use any method. Definitely it will do that particular arithmetic operation and it gives you the result. Okay, understood students, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, take the screenshot and note down, students. Note it down, everyone. So the noted students, raise your hands. Students, fast, 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 everyone. Only 5 students. Noted means raise your hands, students, everyone. Okay, good. Only 9 students. Okay. Okay, thank you everyone, lower your hands. So next we will go for the next operator, that is relational operator. Okay, the same kind of values but the different operators. Okay, the relational operator means that is used to compare two values. Okay, so depending upon the satisfaction it will return either true or false. Okay, so now A greater than D, what will result? Students, what will be the result? A greater than D.
Sir, false.
False. Why?
Sir, true.
20 greater than 2. 20 greater than 2. That is the meaning. A
Sir,
is
true.
20, D 2. Okay, it comparing 20 and 2, so it returns true only. Okay, we will get only two options, either true or false. Okay, so kindly check with the value, you know everything, right? So A less than F. Here, what is the answer? A less than F?
Sir, false.
False. Very good. So A is greater than, that is the 20 greater than 4. Okay, that is correct. But 20 less than 4 means that is false. So B equal to E. Okay. So here we are checking both the variables equal or not. Students, what is the answer? Students, what is the answer for B equal to E? Students, respond me. What is the answer for here, students? Students, am I audible? Students, anyone? Teninian, Trishika, Giri Surya.
Sir, false.
False. Why you people are very silent? Students, kindly respond me. We have to move on. Right. So here it returns false. What is the next one? So these both operators are used for inequality checking. C not equal to D. C not equal to D. Okay, both are the same operation it will do. Okay, the different kind of operators, but both checking the inequality. What is the answer? If not equal means that returns true. If it equal means that return false. C not equal D. What is the answer, students? True.
Sir, true.
True. Yes, very good. So inequality. So not equal means it returns true only. So next one. D greater than or equal to 2. Students, B greater than or equal to 2. E less than or equal to F. Students, what is the answer for this one? D greater than or equal to 2. What? Tell again.
Sir, false.
False. Why?
Sir, true.
D value is 2. Okay. First, see this greater than or equal to, less than or equal to means it doing two operation. Okay. It doing both, see the greater than operation as well as the equal operation, because when you are pronouncing, no, so you have to use greater than or equal to. So if you get the result false here means it will check here, then it will be true. Okay, so then finally only it will do or operator. Or operator, you know, at least one true means it will return true. Okay, so here 2 greater than or equal to 2, so it matches with the equality, so it gives the answer true. Okay, then this one, E less than or equal to F,
Sir, true.
this one also true, right? 3 less than 4, that is true. Okay, students understood all the relational operators. Okay, so now I'm
Yes.
going to save and execute. See, there is no operator. Okay, so we will delete this. Some versions it is not working. Okay, so see their answers, it will return like this, and I already told you the true, false, none are the keywords that starts with a capital letter. Okay, remaining keywords everything is a small letter. Understood, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you please explain the fourth one, sir?
Fourth one, this one. Students, this one or what?
Sir, yes, sir, that one.
This is not equality, not equal checking. Okay, B equal to E means both the left side value and right side value equal or not, we are checking. Okay, that is equal means true, not equal means false. Okay, this statement, this operator,
Okay.
equal means it returns true. Okay, but this statement, this is not equal to checking. Here not equal to means not equal, both the left side and right side value not equal means that returns true. Understood? Equal
Okay,
means
sir.
true, here not equal means true.
Okay.
That's it. Everyone noted? Students, everyone noted? Relational operator. Students, respond me, everyone noted or not? Noted, students,
Noted, sir.
raise your hands, raise your hands.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. Seeker. Fast. Okay, 9 students. Okay. Okay, students, thank you. Lower your hands. So the next one is logical operator. Logical operator, everyone know the logical operators are and, or, not. Okay, these three are the logical operators. You should know the functionality. Okay, and operator means both the input should be true, then only your output will be true, otherwise false. Okay, or means at least one input true to become output as true. Okay, then the not operator only works with the one input. Okay, both and or will process two inputs, but not operator will process only one input, and it actually just reverses the value. That is a true means false, false means true. That's all. Okay. So these operators will help you to combine the conditions. Okay. So now see A greater than D and okay, so B greater than C. So here we are using two conditions, 1, 2. By using AND operator, we are combining both the condition. Okay, so AND means you know that both true means it returns true, all other cases false. Okay, now tell me what is the answer?
Sir, true.
True. A greater than D, that is the true. B greater than C, that is also true. Okay, so it returns true. So the next same, you can use the NOT operator. So now A greater than D. So what is the output for this one? Not A greater than D.
Sir, false.
False. Because this is true. This not operator, it reverses the value of this true and display false. Okay. This is the functionality. Then the OR operator also, it will combine two conditions and you know at least one true is enough to give you output as true. Okay. So A less than D or B greater than C. So A less than D means that is a false, but B greater than C gives you true. So totally it will return true. Okay. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So see here, true, false, true. This is the answer. So kindly note down everyone. Everyone noted?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So then we will say augmented assignment operator. Augmented assignment operator means those are shorthand assignment operator. Okay, plus equal to, minus equal to, multiplication equal to, like this. So you have to expand, evaluate and assign. Okay, that is the thing. So now I will give you the expression. Kindly do this as a homework. Okay, A plus equal to 2. So first you tell me this one, what will be the answer, students? A plus equal to 2. Students, A plus equal to 2 means you have to do like A equal to A plus 2. Understood, everyone? Students?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So whatever the expression in the augmented, okay. So you just so start with first this variable A. Okay, then definitely equal operator you have to give. So A equal to, then in this expression from the question, so without this equal to, remaining everything you write in the right side. Remaining what? A plus 2. So A plus 2 you have to write here. That's all. Okay, understood? So now you calculate this. Already A value is 20. Now 20 plus 2, it will become 22. Understood? So it returns 22. Understood, Pa?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So these are the expressions. So you have to calculate and print. Okay, print A. Okay. So now see. So it gives the answer 22. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So like this, I'm going to give everything. Students kindly note down this as a homework and do it. Okay. So B minus equal to 5. Okay. Then C star equal to 4. D division equal to 2. E star star equal to 2. F slash slash equal to 3. Okay, then B modulo equal to 4. Okay, so these are the augmented assignment operators. Okay, after finding this, I want to display the output. Okay, print B comma C comma D comma E comma F. Okay, all the outputs will be displayed here. Understood, everyone? And see here the last one. Again, I am using the B. Okay, so here instead of B, I am going to display A. Okay, so kindly do the homework. This one alone a homework. Okay, take all the values this and continue everything and give the answer. Students, first you expand like this, then evaluate. Students, understood? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So kindly do this as a homework and submit to me. Okay, in the same MS Team, or you can submit me in the my WhatsApp number. Okay. So students, any doubts in the operators?
No, sir.
No. So today evening you are going to write the descriptive test exam. Students, kindly do some practice, study well, and write the exam well. Okay, that is a detailed answer I need. Okay. So anyway, so some people are doing very good. Some people you have to improve. Okay, so do self study. Okay, do some time to spend some time to study, practice. Then only you will understand these programming languages. Okay, so that remaining the newly joined students, if there is any doubt, you can ask me. So kindly get my number from that WhatsApp group or Prabhu sir or Anand sir. If there is any doubt, you can ask me anytime. Okay. Yes.